Welcome to Time to Win podcast. It's not just a podcast. It's the official personal growth locker room of life where champions just like you gather to cultivate their courage, create a life-changing game plan of success, and celebrate their wins. I'm RJ Jackson, your personal growth coach and host, and I'm committed to seeing you win. As a professional speaker and growth coach for over 3 decades, I've worked with and inspired thousands to grow their greatness and transform their setbacks into a comeback. And now it's your turn. It's time to win. So if you're ready, grab something to take notes with. We're about to dive in. Let's go. Fight, win. Hey there, what's going on, fabulous? Welcome back to the Locker Room of Life here on Time to Win podcast. I'm your host, your girl, RJ Jackson, aka the Courage Giver. And I'm really thrilled. I'm excited to be here with you. I'm ready to dive into a wonderful world of confidence and worth. So today, we're going to tackle those pesky everyday confidence killers. And we're going to equip you with unique strategies to conquer them fearlessly. So let's get started on this confidence boosting journey together. Now, today is a great day to shake off those confidence killers. The ones that sneak into our everyday world when we're trying our best to be our best. The little things, the little things that chip away at your self-confidence. But don't be scared, because we've got the secret sauce to combat them head on. You remember that commercial? Head on. That's what we're going to do. We're going to hit it head on so that you can go on and live your best life from this day forward. Before we dive in, let's check out our sponsor for today. Today's broadcast is brought to you by The Cure for Women at thecureforwomen.com, where they inspire you to heal, grow, and belong. Check out The Cure for Women at thecureforwomen.com. All right, let's look at the comparison trap. It is so easy to get caught up in comparing yourself to others, especially in this day and age of social media. But let me let you in on a little secret. It's your uniqueness that's your superpower. So here's what I want to encourage you to do. Celebrate your uniqueness. Embrace the wonderful things that make you, beautiful you, the you who you are that no one else can be. Because listen, there really isn't anyone in the world quite like you. You're amazing, boo. And it's time to celebrate. And so I want to encourage you, instead of comparing yourself to other people, use your superpower of being uniquely you and celebrate your uniqueness. Come on, girl. I love a good celebration. So you don't even have to celebrate by yourself. I will celebrate with you, okay? I will, because you deserve the party. And wait, hold up. I'm not talking about the pity party, the woe is me party. You deserve the party with the music full blast and everybody cheering and celebrating you. Okay, so we're going to make a note of celebrating our uniqueness. So be sure to write that down. And don't just write it on your paper, girl. Write it on your heart. And why is that so important? I tell you all the time. Everywhere you go, there you are. You might lose that piece of paper, but there you are. Everywhere you go. Make sure you write it down. Celebrate your uniqueness. All right, let's look at number 2 on what we can do to conquer those everyday confidence killers. Number 2. As we dive into the murky waters of self-doubt, I want to do my best to keep you from drowning. Doesn't take much water to drown, especially if the waters are murky and you already don't feel good enough. Murky water of self-doubt has that little voice inside your head whispering, you can't do this. You can't do this. Oh, we've all been there. Today, however, we're going to flip the script. We're going to start challenging those negative thoughts with positive affirmations. You know they say you can't keep a bird from flying over your head, but you sure can keep them from landing there. And that's what we're going to do as we flip the script on the negative thoughts that come to our mind, having us living in a land of self-doubt. This is what we're going to start doing instead. Soon as that doubt comes to your mind, we're going to remind ourselves of the times that we've conquered challenges and we emerged victoriously. You just remind yourself. You've been on the top before. Remind yourself of what you did to get there. Because your show didn't fly. You put in the work. So remind yourself what's inside of you. And in case you forgot and your mind is playing tricks on you, it's greatness, girl. There's greatness inside of you. And the world sees it. And now it's time for you to see it. Remember, you got this. You got this. You see, when we swim in the sea of self-doubt, we can't see our way through and we end up drowning in our negativity. We end up getting entangled in the seaweed of imposter syndrome. That sneaky feeling that says you don't belong or you're not good enough. Oh, if they only knew who you were and what you did. We don't want to get entangled into that. That's why we want to encourage you to celebrate your success. Take a moment. Recognize your achievements and the hard work you've put in. You've earned your place at the table, and you are absolutely worthy of success. The next time that little voice says you're not worthy, or if they only knew, remind it, they do know. And I am worthy. Yes, you are. So we've talked about the everyday killers of self-doubt, imposter syndrome, and that comparison trap. Girl, don't even get me started about overthinking. Oh, I don't know about you, but I'm a professional overthinker. That's my weakness. That's what I'm working on. Which one are you working on so far? I know for a fact that overthinking is the endless loop of analyzing the details until we're paralyzed in doubt. We can't even move because we don't think it's going to work or it's got to be perfect. Today, my friend, if you want to conquer those killers, you got to embrace imperfection. It's okay not to have it all together. It's okay not to have all the answers. It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay not to know. It's okay to be afraid. It's okay to get it wrong. It's okay to be imperfect. Because the truth of the matter is, we all are. Come on, my friend. Embrace the journey of learning and growing. It's progress, not perfection. Have you ever heard the saying, done is better than perfect? Don't overthink it. My daddy used to tell me that all the time. He used to say, you study long, you study wrong. So don't overthink it. Trust the process. Now, it's almost time for us to go, but before you go, I want you to know there's one more thing you can do to conquer the everyday killers of your self-confidence. And that, my friend, as we prepare to end, is redefine failure. It's funny how when things are going right or we have an ideal or we want to do something, we find the fear of failure lurking in the shadows. But guess what? When it comes to failure, you can change your perception. Instead of seeing failure as the end of the road, see it as a stepping stone to success. I mean, every stumble is an opportunity to learn something and to get stronger and to grow in your greatness. And you hear me say it quite often, healthy people grow. You can do this, sis. You don't have to settle and struggle with low confidence. You are worthy. You can feel good about yourself. You can conquer those everyday confidence killers. Remember, you're incredible. And it's time for you to shine like a diamond. Keep embracing your uniqueness. Flip the script on self-doubt and celebrate the journey of growth. You are a force of empowerment. Your confidence is limitless. And always remember, you are not alone. Together, we empower one another to embrace our brilliance. And there's nothing more powerful than women supporting and encouraging other women. We need each other to survive. All right, my friend, it's time. It's time to take action. Where will you start today? Because today is the best day to get started. I want to encourage you and challenge you to pick one of the strategies to conquer those everyday confidence killers. You deserve to live your best life. You deserve to start by loving yourself and knowing that you are worthy. I'm not tired, but my time has expired. That means I gotta let you go. But just before I do, my friend, I do want you to know, in case no one's told you today, let me, RJ Jackson, the Courage Giver, be the first one to say that you are somebody special. You're fearfully and wonderfully made. You're the head, not the tail, the lender, not the borrower. Girl, you are more than a conqueror. And it's time to shine bright like a diamond. Bye for now. Shine bright like a diamond. Thank you for listening to Time to Win. I recognize that you appreciate the value provided in today's episode, and for your gratitude, I'm giving you a Time to Win VIP listener badge. So head on over to timetowinpodcast.com. That's timetowinpodcast.com and claim your badge and gain immediate VIP access to more of our next level resources and opportunities, including details on the huddle, a table for 10, the Cure Circle, and the Cure Retreat. Because you've enjoyed today's session, you can also express your gratitude by rating, reviewing, and returning next week with a friend. Oh, by the way, be sure to screenshot today's episode and share it in your Instagram and Facebook story or on your favorite social media platform. We'll look forward to seeing you again next week in the locker room of life, here on Time to Win. And remember, the best time to win is now.